So with the weather finally starting to get actually warm, I mean, this is June, isn't it? Some of us start to instinctively think very hard about the beach. And for a whole lot of people here in New York, including me, the beach means Rockaway. You got this beautiful ocean here, close to home. You got biking along the boardwalk. You got some legit surf spots, jet skiing, kayaking, all the stuff at Reese Park, the wilds of Fort Tilden. Great spots for music, eating, drinking. There's a swanky new hotel going in. And speaking of eating and drinking, I'm a huge fan of the ceviche at La Cevicheria right here at the Beach 97 concession stand. But unfortunately, it's not open. As a matter of fact, none of the concessions are open. In fact, it's not clear if they will open this summer with the coronavirus, all that, social distancing. But you know, I think that at the end of the day, they'll be able to work something out. They were talking about not opening the beaches, as we all know. But one of the things that's so pleasant about Rockaway, this place is huge, and there is plenty of room to do social distancing. In fact, it's the size of this place that makes it not just interesting and good for social distancing, but makes it something truly unique on the national level. Let me show you what I mean. Far Rock, right here, out to Breezy Point, the west end of Rockaway, 11 miles. Rockaway isn't just big, it's the biggest beach in any city in the country. And this boardwalk, okay, concrete walk really, it's 5.5 miles long, and it is the largest boardwalk, not just in the country, but in the world. And maybe best of all, you don't have to drive to get here. You can take public transportation, train or ferry, and that ferry, 45 minutes from Wall Street, the world capital of finance. So, move over Malibu and move over Miami. There's something else out here that also makes this place unique. Unfortunately, Rockaway was a big part of what might be the country's most disastrous experience with 1960s era urban renewal, also known as urban removal. Among other things, that experience left 310 acres of beachfront here in Rockaway, New York, in the biggest city in the country, bulldozed and emptied for 40 years. And the hows and whys of that story have some very relevant and powerful lessons for us here today. I'm working on a full-length virtual tour of Rockaway now, as a matter of fact, and that will take us through the long, incredibly fascinating history of this place, including that urban renewal boondoggle and a ton of other stuff. After all, Rockaway was the city's Hamptons before there was a Hamptons. The whole European fashion of beach bathing got its whole start in this country right here at Rockaway. And by the early 20th century, Rockaway was the most popular beach resort in the world. We're going to talk about all that on the tour, so stay tuned.